So this is my shifting console out of the center console of the Corvette. This is where the shifter comes up. Um, it's really difficult to tell what gear you're in because it's supposed to correspond to the markings over here: park, reverse, neutral, 3, 2, 1. And then of course here as well. And I know that Tom has a video on adjusting the where the shifting is and all that, and I'll have to do that at some point. But it's pretty filthy, so I thought I'd take it out and take it apart and clean it. The Corvettes, they come with this little tag here, and well, mine was in the car. This end was bent up and just kind of sticking up in the air. So I brought it in here and I removed this. It's supposed to have all the uh, details of the make of the car. So this is a L48. That's what that says there. It says it's a 350 cubic inch something something. And it's a 8.5 to 1 compression ratio. If you're new to car and car engines, the compression ratio measures the volume of the cylinder when the piston is in its full down position compared to the volume when it is in its full up position of the combustion chamber. So 8.5 to 1 isn't the worst compression ratio, but this was the worst horsepower Stingray ever built. So it's got a lot to make up for. Well, anyway, as you can see, this tag is barely readable. And of course, the flags are kind of faded. I'm going to keep it, but a brand new one of these is on my wish list from Corvette Central. So if I have a chance, I'll get a new one. But I think it's always nice to keep the original. This area here is where you control your temperature and what you want it set on, like heater or vent or AC. I've removed the AC from my car, so that won't be an issue anymore. This slides open to uncover the cigarette lighter and the ashtray, which will also be unused. So, um, I mean, there's things you can do with this because it does receive power, but I have also put a new cigarette lighter on my wish list, but then I took it off. They do have, so it had a picture of actual cigarette smoking on it, and I don't want that. They do have one that just has a white circle around it, so I might get that instead. You can see that they were big on the wood grain molding here. It's not good. And here, and then on this side of the shifter, but I don't know if it had to have been also on this side, but this piece must have just come right off. So, um, if it was nice, I wouldn't mind keeping it, but it doesn't look nice. And there's a big split right here, and I don't know. I guess it was the 70s, so you get what you get, but I'm thinking I'm gonna remove it, see what lies beneath, and see if I can clean that up. I'm gonna tape over the chrome edges somehow carefully, and then repaint the black. And I was thinking if I do get rid of this wood grain, where it is, this is, the sliding door. Bless you, Mama. Salud. And maybe this is a good place to use my purple paint where the wood grain was, but I don't know. I'll have to see what I think later on in life. But I'll definitely clean it up and make it look good again. As good as I can, anyway. It's very difficult. But I really am enjoying working on the car. And oh, dinero.
Thank you, Mama.
And I look forward to seeing where it's going, of course. Um, uh, I did mention at school today in my calculus class how to find my channels. So if anybody was interested in watching videos of me working updates on the Corvette, they could look that up. And suddenly my subscriptions went from 21 to 26. So yeah, I told them that I was going to be an influencer, and they laughed at me because I say it wrong. But I don't. I mean, they'd be like, "It's not influencer, it's influencer," and I'm like, "We just said the same thing." So maybe I just don't hear correctly or something. I don't know. Anyway, next update will be coming soon.